to do a quick midday vid. Uh, just let you guys know that always be in tune with working your magic. And it's different for everyone. It's not the same. For you, it's this, for you, it's that, for you, it's that. It's different for everyone. If you're blessed, you'll have the opportunity to be able to discover your magic. And when I say your magic, I mean your ability to tune in to a higher power directly and operate at an optimum level for yourself and really be oblivious to everything around you. It's like you are going where you're going. You're doing what you're doing and everything around you doesn't exist. And you're in a zone. The Chinese have a name for it, the Wu. But it's a point where you're not trying to do so much of anything. It's a natural existence, but you feel a sense of peace, calm, and excellence. And everybody gets there differently. So when ball players are playing ball, when they have the momentum, it's very similar. When it just seems like, okay, I can't miss a shot. How did you get there? What triggers your magic? It's probably different for everyone. You could use Buster Douglas fighting Mike Tyson and beating him. His mother passed away a few weeks before. So he was very inspired. He was under a spell. He had a different spirit about him. He might have lost any other day, but not that day. And that's very important to know because that's a part of your ultimate plan, your ultimate plan for your life that the Lord has set forth already. It's already written. So when you get those glimpses, the closer you get to the Most High in consciousness and connection and communication, the closer you get when you are in that zone, you are in tune, but also it's a part of your path. And being able to recognize when you're in that zone, when that's working, when you're hitting those shots, being able to recognize because you can hit 5, 10 shots and then go cold, but you grow through what you go through in life. So you become stronger for the next challenge. And that's how it is, like playing a video game. You got bosses for each stage. When you reach this stage, you have this boss. When you reach that stage, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so that's exactly how it works. Different stages, different bosses in life. Different stages, different bosses. But you have to learn along the way to gain the different experiences. And as you gain the experiences, you become more powerful. So you cannot go to that level before going through this experience. You just can't. Well, why can't I go through it now? Because remember that big picture we were talking about. That big picture that we were talking about. The big picture that's already written. That's why you can't go. You can only go when it's time. You can only go to the next level when it's time. And you have to be in tune with the universe to understand and feel, to feel the time. That's when you know you have the momentum in doing what you're doing and you're in your magic zone. That's when you know you're working your magic. But if you're not in tune, if you don't humble yourself, if you don't put your ego aside and read the universe, not what you want it to be, read what's actually going on. That's the problem. People want to enforce their will all the time on everything that's happening. Don't enforce your will. That's why I love martial arts. That's why I love the Eastern studies, Far East studies of religion and being able to be at one with the universe, be at one with yourself, understanding you because you affect everything around you. Okay. And the better you understand you, the better you can interact with your environment. which you can manifest what you want to get. You can manifest literally what you want to get just by concentrating on you. You don't go to the outside source of what you want to get immediately to get it. You can manifest what you want to get by going right here. You turn internal, not external. And whatever you want will come to you by that process because it starts here. It didn't start over there. That object, that goal, that situation is always over there. It starts here and how it affects you. How it affects you. So, this is what you have to do. You have to go inside. Okay. So, when you play basketball, you feel closer. Well, I mean, it depends. It's different for each person. It's different for each person. If you basketball is a great example. It's that let me see here. Got to put on my other glasses here. But basketball is a great example because you notice the difference in momentum when you're not hitting shots. You could miss eight. I think LeBron had a game the other day. It's that Van 8 shots. He missed 8 shots in a row. 8 shots, or he was 1 for. I'm sorry. In the first quarter, he was 1 for 9. Okay, so that's a moment. That's a negative momentum. He's cold. When that happens in basketball, that's what they say. They say he's cold. Hey, Molin from Indonesia. Hello. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you trying to. I mean, your English is better than my Indonesian. I mean, I don't know exactly what type of or how your alphabet is, but I would like to learn. And Sigma telling me, Cheryl, we're gonna have to get some moderators on this one because Sigma got to get out of this. Probably someone I know. Probably one of my crazy kids. But anyway, back to what I was saying, guys. So being able to tap in to that. And yes, I believe in a lot of the instructional information that you get from the Far East. I believe in it because it preaches being able to one yourself with your surroundings and being able to enjoy where you are and be empowered in where you are. I meditate daily. I meditate every day. I don't miss a day without meditating. If I don't meditate, immediately I feel off. Not right. I have to do it. And literally, since I started to meditate, I can tell you guys that my life has changed. When I started to meditate, approximately about 6 years ago, 2018 actually. 2018, I started to meditate almost 7 years ago, roughly. My life changed from where I was at that time to where I ended up right now, where I'm at. It's been a rough road. It's been a rough road. However, it's been a road worth travel because I wouldn't regret not one thing. And when you live in regrets, fam, you living in a personal prison. And the reason why is because you're not accepting that you're not in control. You are believing that you controlled all of the situation that you are regretting. And you are sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. You are not in control of all of your situations, circumstances, and all of the different moving pieces. You don't, when you're dealing with other people, other individuals, you have to realize that all variables are up in the air. Anything can happen. You're dealing with another person, okay? You're dealing with another individual. Any instance, you could be driving, you could be at work, you could be at school, you could be doing whatever. When you are dealing with another individual involved, that's why they say if you do a crime, do it alone. I'm not promoting crime. I'm not promoting crime, fam. I'm stating that one of the sayings is if you do a crime, do it alone, because when you involve someone else, obviously you increase your chance of getting caught. So that's my point to you guys that uh, meditation focuses on yourself and your response to the universe and how you absorb it, how you deal with it, how you move with it. We can predict a lot of things. We can tap into a lot of powers and energies if we choose to. But you have to take the step to first humble yourself and believe that you can do it. If you don't believe it, you can't do it. You can manifest. I can't teach you how to manifest anything. I can't show anyone out there how to manifest anything. There's nothing I could do. I only can help individuals who want to be helped, who are humbled enough to say to themselves, I don't have the answers. I'm not sure. Can you help me? Will you help me? And for select individuals, I will. And I'm going to set it up to where you can call me. We can have consultations. We can have coaching sessions. We can have sit downs where I could even do a video chat. And over the video chat, I'll offer lots of knowledge, information, exchange of resources that you can possibly take on. So it'll be a great experience for everyone. But the reality is, you first have to decide that you don't know and don't have the answers. You have to humble yourself. Well, Mr. Frederick, how do I get to this point? How do I do this? How do I survive that? Listen to someone who's gone through it. Have I gone through everything in the world, every tragedy? No. No. I wouldn't even claim to. But have I been able to overcome lots of obstacles? Absolutely. I can tell you that for sure. So, all I'm saying is that you guys need to open your mind before you understanding finding your magic, because finding your magic it's something that if you don't have an open mind, you're not going to ever even believe you have magic. You're not going to ever. I don't like the reflection on these glasses. Hold on, guys. Let me stop. But my eyes are hurting, so I go back. But if you don't see, but these are not. I can't do those. My readers are. Oh well. If you do not do the work, you'll never understand you have that magic. You won't know when it's going on. You won't know how to use it. And it's straight from God. So it's not, I'm just using the word magic in a sense that so you have an understanding of the power that nothing can stop it. It's not something that's up for debate. When you're on, you're on. You can't be stopped. You got to identify when you're on. You have to identify when you are at your optimum level, when you have reached, when you're here, when you're here. I don't care what profession you guys do. I don't care if it's, you could be a salesman, you could be a clerk, you could be a doctor, lawyer, whatever. It's a level of excellence. It's levels of excellence. And there's more than what you see in situations. So how we go about our path, it's a meaning to the lessons we get along the way. Some of us are gifted. We can see things ahead. We can see. Some of us have that special gift. Okay. With that gift, it can't be recognized or appreciated until you are around someone who recognizes it and who you feel comfortable enough with sharing that information with. Because you don't want people to say, oh, wow, you can't predict what happened here, and you could have just predicted something. You could do it all the time and don't want to share it with people. But at the end of the day, everyone's not going to know your gift, and it's okay. But once you have it, I can tell you this for sure, fam. I mean, it's a blessing. You better recognize it and use it and thank the Most High for it, because it's what keeps you here. It's what tells you to go over here, go over there, don't go over here, don't do that, pretty much. So there you have it. Um, I'm not going to make a long video, fam. I just want to say I'm getting that set up where we can have the coaching sessions and lessons and process so um, we can help people discover their magic. Because your magic can get you out of everything. Because um, that's your special get out of jail free card. It's your special angel. It's your special everything just for you. Already in you. Okay, already in you. You just have to know it's there and tap into it. And that's how you are able to be excellent. All right, fam. I'm going to get out of here, but we will have another one sooner than later. All right, guys. Peace.